Welcome to Divination Podcast, where we share snippets of joy to uplift, inspire, and motivate you. I'm your host, Eva the Diva, and I am thrilled to bring you stories that transform everyday moments into profound experiences. Christmas is around the corner, so holiday season is fully in gear, and I know most of us are. If you're not working overtime, you're on holiday, and you're trying to reset for the new year. So I thought this would be the best time to bring in some new ideas on how we can re-energize for the new year, try new things as we go into 2026. And I want to explore the idea of living with Soshin energy. Right? So Soshin is the art of a beginner's mind. This is a Japanese principle that teaches us that it teaches us to live life like it's brand new. Stay fresh, be open, live unburdened, and full of possibility. Soshin means beginner's mind, but not in a childish way. It means approaching life without prejudgment, seeing familiar things with new eyes, letting go of I already know, being open to discovery, surprise, and curiosity. In Zen, they say, in the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are few. Think about how this applies to us as women, creators, mothers, partners, business owners, artists. How many times have we locked ourselves into one story, one way of being, one identity? Soshin gives us back our freedom to recreate ourselves moment by moment. So, how does this work? In practical ways, say for example in love, which is something that happened to me this week. We were talking about, I was with my friend, my very good friend, and we were talking about relationships and dating. For me, how she's married, and for me, I'm in the dating stage, and I was talking about how exhausted I am, and I do not want to explore dating at the moment because I am so tired of the same narrative and I'm looking at things one way. Like it doesn't always work out. But later, after we finished that discussion and I went back home, I was thinking about looking at things in a fresh way, not only in love, but in other areas. And, she tried to talk to me about staying open, but I was so adamant and in my position that I did not want to date anymore because I was looking at it from a point of disappointment and hurt. And I am still in that space, but I also want to start opening up my mind. It doesn't have to be about romantic relationships. I can look at other relationships in a new way. So I am challenging myself, and hopefully by challenging myself, you are also encouraged to challenge yourself in love, to look at it with a beginner's mind. So Soshin in love is approaching it with a beginner's mind to meet your partner, your current partner, your future partner with fresh eyes. I can say also this applies to the people you love, your family, your parents, your siblings, your best friends. Look at them with fresh eyes. Do not assume and do not react from old wounds, which is what I was doing when we were discussing this aspect of my life with my friend. So do not assume and do not react from old wounds. But listen, discover, and learn all over again. So look at these situations with fresh eyes, right? In creativity, say for example, as a dancer, a writer, a poet, Soshin is everything. It takes you out of performance mode and into play mode. This is where your most magical work will come from. You cannot go into creating a new piece of art or poetry or a new recipe if you're in performance mode. You have to play a little and then you'll come up with something fresh and creative. In business and in leadership, when you ask childlike questions like, why do we do it that way? What if I don't know anything about this process? You open doors. Innovation is a beginner's mind. In spirituality, Soshin gives you space to hear your intuition again without the noise. It allows your soul, your ancestors, your angels, or even the land itself to speak without your mind interacting. So, I have put together practical ways you can explore Soshin in your daily life. These are simple but powerful steps. Number 1, pause before reacting. Even a single breath creates space. Say, I see this moment with new eyes. Like practically, say it. Try one small thing differently every day. Drop the need to know and replace it with curiosity. Let go of being the expert. Arrive as a student of life every single time. This is a soft practice, a gentle one, but it changes everything. So, to review, simple steps. Pause before reacting. Say, I see this moment with new eyes. Or try one small thing differently every day. Or drop the need to know and replace it with curiosity. You can also let go of being the expert, arrive as a student of life. So, keep in mind that Soshin is a soft practice. It is a gentle one, but it can also change everything. And as we close, know that there is a link where you can download, the step-by-step for this Soshin challenge. It's a Soshin 7-day challenge, and I will have that on delivered by eva.blogspot, and I will have the link in the show notes on YouTube at Diva on a Mission podcast. You can download it and follow along. So here is an overview. On day 1, you notice one thing as if you've never seen it. A leaf, your hand, a child's laugh. Observe without naming. Day 2, ask a naive question. One childlike, curious question to someone you love or work with. Day 3, do one routine task differently. Try a new route to work, a new breakfast option, a new sequence of activities, and feel the freshness. Day 4, pause before every reaction. A single breath before responding in conversations. Day 5, create from play, not pleasure. Create from play, not pressure. Yeah. Dance, write, cook, or design with zero expectation. Day 6, unlearn one story you tell about yourself. So you can say, I work very hard. Or you can find a new way to reframe like your work ethic. You can say, I am not good at rest, or you can find new ways to relax, right? So, and learn one story you tell about yourself. Choose a story and then question it, right? Because what if the opposite of that is also true? Day 7, beginner's mind ritual. Sit for 3 minutes and repeat. Let me meet this moment with new eyes. Then write down what surprises you that week, right? So that's more of a meditation exercise for day 7. But hey, you have 7 detailed steps that are free to download at Delivered by Eva at Blogspot. And I will have the link to my blog in the show notes. And you can access this on Divana Mission Podcast on YouTube. So, I hope you loved today's conversation. And if you did, share it with someone who's ready to soften and begin again, right? Download the 7-day Soshin challenge from the link. And remember that you are allowed to start over as many times as you need in every part of your life. Eva the Diva, and this is the Diva on a Mission podcast. See you in the next episode, and happy holidays.